What if one single shot from a handgun could change the course of history? Dive into the gripping stories behind the pistols and rifles that armed millions and decided the fate of nations in the most devastating war the world has ever seen. Welcome to USA Insider, the iconic weapons of World War II. These weren't just guns, they were extensions of the men who carried them through hell. Beaches stormed under fire, frozen trenches, jungle ambushes, and urban nightmares. From the thunder of D-Day to the brutal islands of the Pacific, let's uncover the legends that roared across battlefields. We begin with the sidearms that officers and soldiers trusted with their lives. Colt M1911 pistol, United States. Imagine charging Omaha Beach with this beast in your holster. John Browning's masterpiece, the Colt M1911, packed a devastating 45 ACP punch with 7 rounds of pure stopping power. Tough as nails, it shrugged off mud, sand, and rain, serving American GIs from Normandy's bloody sands to Iwo Jima's volcanic ash. Over 2 million produced, a true American icon that still echoes in modern firearms today. Luger P08 pistol, Germany. Sleek, stylish, and sinister, the Luger P08 was the pistol that screamed German precision. Its unique toggle lock danced with each shot, firing 9mm rounds accurately and quickly. Favored by officers, it cut through the chaos of trench warfare in both world wars, but its finicky nature hated dirt. Allied troops prized captured Lugers as trophies, symbols of victory over the Reich. Walther P38 pistol, Germany. As the war raged, Germany needed something tougher. Enter the Walther P38, simpler, cheaper, and battlefield-ready with its double-action trigger and innovative decocker safety. Chambered in 9mm with 8 rounds, it armed the Wehrmacht through blistering deserts and frozen fronts, proving that evolution in design could mean survival in combat. Tokarev TT-33 pistol, Soviet Union. In the frozen hell of the Eastern Front, where temperatures plunged to unthinkable lows, the TT-33 never quit. This no-frills powerhouse fired hot 7.62mm rounds that pierced armor, simple and mass-produced for the unstoppable Red Army. From Stalingrad's ruins to Berlin's fall, it embodied Soviet resilience. Millions made, countless lives taken and saved. Browning high-power pistol, Belgium and Allied forces. John Browning's final stroke of genius, the high power, boasting a staggering 13 rounds of 9mm firepower, adopted by British commandos, Canadians, and even ironically by Germans after capturing factories, it dominated close-quarters mayhem. Ergonomic, reliable, and ahead of its time, it influenced pistols for decades after the smoke cleared. Webley Mk IV revolver, United Kingdom. In an era of semi-autos, the Webley stood defiant, a rock-solid .38 revolver with break-top speed reloads. British officers and Commonwealth troops carried it through North African sands, European hedgerows, and Asian jungles. Simple, unbreakable loyalty in the face of overwhelming odds. Nambu Type 14 pistol, Japan. Across the vast Pacific, Japanese officers gripped the quirky Nambu Type 14. Its odd striker system and weak 8mm round reflected resource-strapped innovation, yet it served faithfully in brutal island fights. Flawed but fierce, it captured the desperate spirit of the imperial war machine. Now shift to the rifles, the queens of the battlefield that turned ordinary soldiers into deadly forces at range. M1 Garand rifle, United States. General Patton called it the greatest battle implement ever devised, and he wasn't exaggerating. The M1 semi-automatic Garand unleashed 8 rounds of .30-06 Fury as fast as you could pull the trigger, giving U.S. troops a massive edge over bolt actions. That iconic ping of the en-bloc clip ejecting, it struck fear into enemies from Sicily to Okinawa. Carabiner 98K rifle, Germany. The Mauser legacy in compact form, the Kar 98K was accurate, reliable, and deadly up to half a kilometer. Over 14 million built, it armed the Blitzkrieg legions from Poland's invasion to the desperate defense of the fatherland, a bolt-action legend that defined German infantry prowess. Lee-Enfield No.4 Mark I rifle, United Kingdom. The Smelly, with its silky smooth bolt, allowed British Tommies to rain .30-03 rounds at blistering speeds, up to 10 aimed shots a minute. 10-round magazine, battle-tested from Dunkirk to Burma, it proved that old-school design could outfight newer rivals in the hands of determined men. Mosin-Nagant 9130 rifle, Soviet Union. Cheap, crude, and utterly unbreakable, the Mosin-Nagant thrived in Siberian blizzards and urban rubble. Millions armed the human waves that crushed the Nazis at Kursk and beyond. Its powerful 7.62mm round and bayonet charge legacy embodied the Soviet not-one-step-back fury. Arisaka Type 19 rifle, Japan. Built for jungle warriors, the Type 19 was light and strong, with a chrome-lined bore for reliability. Its 7.7mm rounds and fixed bayonet suited fanatical close combat, shining in Guadalcanal's horrors, even despite late-war shortages. Springfield M1903 rifle, United States. Before the Garand dominated, the bolt-action Springfield delivered point-pin accuracy as a sniper's dream and early war staple. U.S. Marines wielded it masterfully in Pacific Island assaults, bridging the gap with deadly precision. These weapons didn't just fight a war, they shaped it, and their echoes still thunder in today's designs. From heroes' hands to museum cases, their stories remind us of courage, innovation, and the brutal cost of freedom. Thanks for watching this video. What was your favorite? Let us know below.